Hey there, how's it going? So are you ready for Diablo Immortal when it finally gets here? Have you done all the steps you need to do to make sure that you get Diablo Immortal and you are as prepared as possible when it finally comes out? In this video today, I'm going to outline everything that you need to do. Let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about Diablo Immortal and all the things that you need to do to make sure that you're ready, to make sure that you hit the ground running as soon as this game comes out. There are steps that you need to take. I'm going to outline all of them for you in this video. Also, we're going to discuss the latest news because something just happened in Diablo Immortal that will play into what we're talking about as well. Really kind of interesting news, a little bit of a development. We'll talk about that. Remember, this video is chaptered, so you can skip around anytime you like via those chapters. While you're down there, smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest Immortal content coming from this guy right here. Like, for example, the Immortal Podcast, a show that I co-host with my friend Echo Gaming. I will link the first episode for you up top if you want to check that out. A pretty cool show where we talk about Diablo Immortal. Definitely want to make sure you stop by. So let's get started. What's the first thing? Nice. So first and foremost, I'm going to cover the news really quick. I made a whole separate video on this. I'll link it for you up top. You should check it out. But basically, Diablo Immortal put out a latest update to the Google Play Store. Now, in this update, they basically made certain devices not compatible with the game. So what we learned was that there's certain devices that are not going to be able to play Diablo Immortal. Unfortunately, there isn't fully a list yet. There will be once maybe you watching this video. And I will pin it, of course, in the comment if there is. But if you want more details, check out my big video on this entire topic. I talk about it. Long story short, you want to make sure that first that you have a compatible device that plays Diablo Immortal. If you do not, don't worry. Like I said, I cover a bunch of different ways that you can play the game in that video, so check that out. Now, so your device is compatible with Immortal, you're good to go. Make sure you pre-register. You can pre-register right on the Google Play Store. For the Apple users, so far there is no pre-register yet for the beta. There will be, look out for that. There is another way, like I said, you can pre-register for the game via the BlueStacks. So if you don't have an Android device, but you still want to pre-register, want to make sure that you have that pre-registered, just in case it's only available for Android when the beta comes out. Just go over to the BlueStacks, or like I said, check out my video. I give you some instructions over there. So, okay, compatible device, check. Pre-registered, you're good to go. You're pre-registered for the game. You're ready for the beta as soon as it gets here. What's next? Next, you're going to need a VPN. Diablo Immortal will first come out in an external regional beta test. So, which means that it's only going to be available in certain regions when it comes out. Select few, very few. And if you're not in one of those regions, you're not going to be able to play beta when it comes out. Of course, when the game launches globally, everyone's going to be able to play it. And if you're one of those and you just want to wait, sounds good. But if you're pre-registered, if you're ready for Diablo Immortal and you want to get your hands on beta as soon as possible, remember that it's only going to be available in those certain regions. So what you're going to need, if it's allowed by the terms of service, by Blizzard's terms of service, if VPN is allowed, we're going to be able to grab a VPN and select whatever virtual location we want in there. And it could be the virtual location of that external regional beta test where Blizzard is running the beta for Diablo Immortal. So long story short, you're going to be able to basically select that location as your virtual location in your VPN and be able to play Immortal. Don't worry, I know it sounds maybe complicated and crazy. It is not. I will come out with step-by-step detailed guides. If Blizzard allows this, I will make sure that you're able to do this. So, but again, if you want to know more about VPNs, if you're kind of confused and you want to know, I'll link a video for you up top. I have a whole video explaining the do's and the don'ts, what you need to be careful with and what not. But one of the steps you want to do is make sure that you pick a VPN, get it set, get it ready, just in case, because as soon as Diablo Immortal beta comes out, if you're not in one of those regional tests, you'll be able to jump in and hit the ground running. All right, so you say, Nemo, I'm ready to go. I pre-registered on the Google Play Store. I have it, it's compatible with my phone and my tablet. I have BlueStacks downloaded and installed, and I pre-registered on that as well. I'm good to go. I have VPN selected. I've tested it, and it works. I'm ready to go. What is next, Nemo? What else do we have to do to make sure that we're prepared for Diablo Immortal, that we hit the ground running as soon as, the game comes out? Last and final thing, of course, is to make sure that you play Diablo 3. That's right. If you're able to play Diablo 3 on your PC, on a console, on a variety of different devices that Diablo 3 is played on, I highly suggest that you jump in and play the game. It is on sale right now. It has lots of good deals, and you're able to jump in and kind of learn the entire Diablo story before you jump into Immortal. It's going to give you a feel, it's going to give you an understanding of kind of how things work. If you haven't played Diablo, I highly suggest, as one of the best moves that you can do to prepare for Immortal will be to get Diablo 3, to play it, to jump in, to check it out, because it really is an amazing game. Even though it was made in 2012, people still play it to this day. I put just 4 hours in it a couple of days ago. Really fantastic game. I have a lot of different guides on it if you're interested and want to know how to get started. I will link a few of them up top, and check out my Diablo 3 playlist. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you think I missed something, make sure to sound down below and let me know, and I'll check you out in the next one.